kids, this time I will help you with your activity 1 and 2. What are the 4 steps in solving problem involving GCF and LCM of two given numbers? Understand, plan, solve, and check and look back. I will give you examples to understand the activity. Here is example number 1. We will read the problem. Laika baked 48 cookies and 64 cupcakes. If she packed these in boxes with the same number, what is the biggest number of cookies and cupcakes that can be packed in a box? We will use the first step plan in solving for the answer. The first step is understand. What does the problem ask for? The biggest number of cookies and cupcakes that can be packed in a box. What facts are given? 48 cookies and 64 cupcakes. The second step is plan. How will you solve the problem? By finding the GCF because of the word clue, biggest number. The third step is solve. How is the solution done? By listing method, prime factorization, and by continuous division. We will use continuous division to find the GCF of 48 and 64. What prime number that can divide 48 and 64? 2. 48 divided by 2 equals 24. 64 divided by 2 equals 32. 24 and 32. What prime number that can both divide 24 and 32? 2. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 32 divided by 2 is 16. 12 and 16. What prime number that can both divide 12 and 16? 2. 12 divided by 2 equals 6. 16 divided by 2 equals 8. 6 and 8. What prime number that can both divide 6 and 8? 2. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Is there any prime number that can divide 3 and 4? None. We'll stop here. We will multiply all the divisors to find the GCF of 48 and 64. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 equals 16. 16 is the GCF of 48 and 64. Therefore, 16 is the biggest number of cookies and cupcakes that can be packed in a box. The fourth step is check and look back. We will use the listing method to check if our answer is correct. What are the factors of 48? 1, 48, 2, 24, 3 and 16, 4 and 12, 6 and 8. What are the factors of 64? 1 and 64, 2 and 32, 4 and 16. What are the common factors of 48 and 64? 1, 2, 4 and 16. What is the GCF of 48 and 64? 16. Therefore, our answer is correct. Here is another example. Let's read. Pencils are packed in boxes of 8 and 12. What is the smallest number of pencils that can be packed using the boxes? What does the problem ask for? Smallest number of pencils that can be packed using the boxes. What facts are given? 8 and 12. How will you solve the problem? By finding the LCM because of the word clue, smallest number. Again, you can use listing method, prime factorization, and continuous division to find the LCM. We will use continuous division again to solve the problem. What is the LCM of 8 and 12? What prime number that can both divide 8 and 12? 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 12 divided by 2 is 6. What prime number that can both divide 4 and 6? 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. How about 2 and 3? They are already prime numbers. So, we will stop here. To find the LCM of 8 and 12, multiply all the divisors, including 2 and 3. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 is 24. 24 is the LCM of 8 and 12. Therefore, 24 is the smallest number of pencils that can be packed using the boxes. To check if our answer is correct, we will use the listing method. List the multiples of 8 and 12. What are the multiples of 8? 8, 16, 24, 32, and so on. What are the multiples of 12? 12, 24, 36. 24 is the LCM of 8 and 12. So our answer is correct. Now, it's your turn. Answer activity 1 and 2 on pages 20 to 22 of your activity sheets. Good luck!